Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning all. How are you today? I hope you are all fine. We are from Group 2. We are going to present our presentation of Research Project 2. Our theme today is History. Before we start, let me introduce myself. My name is Sutihat. You may call me Uci. I am your moderator here. And the first speaker is Dita Widiana Noviawati. And the second speaker is Raudhatlun Nadyah. And the third speaker is Naza, Kania, Azzahra. And the fourth speaker is Nisa Melani. And the last speaker is myself. Now, shall we listen to the presentation of our first speaker, Dita Widiana Noviawati. Time is yours.
Definition of historical research. The historical research method is an attempt to study and explore facts and draw conclusions about past events. According to Zuzu Sujana in the Diktat, the basic of social and educational research method says that the historical research method is to reconstruct the past systematically and objectively through activity of collection, evaluating, verifying, and synthesizing evidence to establish facts and obtain conclusion, the strong one.
Historical research objective. The first, people aware of what happened in the past so that they may learn from past failures and success. The second, studying how things have been done in the past to see if they can apply the problem to the present. The last, help predicate something that will happen in the future.
Historical research characteristic. 1. Historical research relies more on data observed by others in the past. 2. Contrary to popular opinion, research must be strictly orderly, systematic, and true. 3. Historical research depends on two kinds, namely primary and secondary data. 4. There are two kinds of criticism, namely internal and external.
Data source. Primary data sources. Data obtained from the stories of the perpetrators of the incident themselves and or eyewitness who experienced the event. Secondary data sources. Information obtained from other sources may not be directly related to the event. Step of historical research. According to Yati Rianto, in Nurul Zuriyah 2005, there are 4 essential steps in historical research, namely as follows: formulate problems, evaluate historical sources, hypothesis and generalization in historical research, writing of historical research report.
Thank you, team, for your explanation. Well, every method should have advantages and weaknesses in each process. The same as this method, history. There are some advantages and weaknesses. The advantages are, the first is, this study permits research on topics and statements that other research cannot. The second is, data sources can be searched easily. The third is, data can be searched more thoroughly. And the fourth is, the source of the data has been stated with certainty either by name, place, or time. And the weaknesses are, first, much depends on data from other people's observations in the past. The second is, much depends on primary data. And the third is, searching for data and extracting information from unpublished or unquoted data into standard reference languages. Those are the advantages and weaknesses of history methods. And I hope we learn this week from history. We can interfere I mean, we can use it for our next research projects. I mean, if it suits to the topic. If you have any questions or comments, please submit to the comment below. I think that's all our presentation today. Thank you very much for your participation, and we'll see you next week. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.